Hello, and welcome back. Welcome back to Modded Inc. It's episode 22. And, well, have I been busy in between the episodes? Because, look at that. That is a completely flattened terrain. More or less, I just noticed a bit of moss here. That is fine, actually. I don't have any grass or dirt. But leaving these three blocks away, it's all been flattened and made into dirt, which has sort of grown into grass, and some places are still dirt, which is fine actually. But yes, it has been done. Finally, that project has been completed so that we can start phase 2 of the building, which is, well, technically, actually the building, if you will. And I have gathered a few ingredients that we might require for our build here. We have blocks of quartz, of course, classic. We got white concrete powder, again, a classic. We got sea lanterns for lighting, yes, of course. We have glass itself. We'll need a lot more of glass actually. We have some calcite, but the reason why I have the calcite is not to use the calcite itself. But if you look at these blocks, the polished cut calcite looks amazingly good. Like it has a rather nice texture, not gonna lie. So yes, that is a very good block. Even the pillars and the bricks itself, actually the bricks itself also look really good. We also have the gray and light gray concrete for a little bit, and we have the classic black concrete as well. So currently the very first thing that I wanted to do, that I'm thinking of, is, well, I kept looking at the area that I landmarked, and I thought, yeah, that is a bit too big for the build of the mall alone. So what I want to do is, let's see, we'll have the mall touch over here at least, yes, but we'll have it stop probably around here or something. I'll do the calculations, of course, how many blocks this is, and stop it around here. And then we'll make it a proper rectangle only. And then in the front side over here, we'll make the parking space and stuff. So that will actually look really nice. And I think in today's episode, I think I want to complete like the parking and outer area and only lay down like the foundation, if you will, of it, in the sense that not even the foundation actually, the main frame blocks, if you will. So now that I have to realize, or rather make a decision, do we go with quartz or do we go with concrete? That's the only decision needed to be made today. And I feel, or actually, do I, after all, go for this block here? Okay, definitely not this. This probably doesn't look as good. I don't know. Maybe the polished calcite might look. Definitely nope. That is also a nope. So I suppose quartz it is then. Quartz is the one that actually does look better than the white concrete. This one looks somehow, I don't know, but the white concrete looks a little bit dull. I don't know if it's just me, but it definitely looks a bit dull. So yeah, I don't know. Anywho, so now we are gonna complete the build here, or build, sorry, not the build, the frame of it, if you will. So we'll have it start here, that's 1. Or if we go, well, if this is gonna be, actually, without realizing it, I actually just placed the first block of our project. Nice. It's generally the first block which is the hardest to place, or, well, the first step hardest to take, but believe me, it can be done. Motivational quotes aside, we are gonna make this into a pattern. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now all of the shops that I want to make kind of will end up having a 5 by 5 thingy, is what I feel. And if I want walls for it, we would have to make this area a 7 area, right? So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we'll have a little bit of a break in between. For that, we'll currently place the concrete powder. I'll come ahead and change it. So that is 1. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. And we can continue so on and so forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And how much more do I want to go? Let's make one more. How many do we have already? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make it an odd 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is where our mall would technically end. Well, actually, you know what? Okay, let's. This is where. Perfect. And that is where the mall ends, and this is where the outer area for the mall begins. So if you think about it, this is kind of gonna be the mall, which is still a big enough, like, build, if you will. And then the outer area is gonna be this. Now the outer area won't only be the parking. Of course, I'll also make a few stalls around here, or a few, children's playing area or some shit like that. But we'll see about that. Right now, we're gonna make the 7x7 thingies, and I'm feeling that we don't need to make this multi-storied. Like, we can only make it like the one singular story, because that these itself will become a lot of you know shops, if you will, because 5 of them in one row. And I don't know how much that is, so let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I might be running out of quads sooner than I thought. How much is that? 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. So that would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll need one more here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is 5. If I continued more, I think it would become a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a bit closer. So if I made this into, say, oh, hello. Why must you show up in almost most of my episodes? Why are you like this? And you don't even have anything good. Get the hell out of here. Thank you. I will throw that away. Right. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Which is actually a good enough area. If we maybe a bit more over here. Let's make it a 7x7 actually. That actually would be better, I feel. So this was already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. That still leaves us with a lot of parking area actually. So this actually works out. Perfect. I think this is good enough. We don't need it any bigger than this. 7x7 is actually a very good area. I would say so myself. So that works. Now the only question to be asked is, because originally, if you remember, I did say the shape to have like a little bit of an indent, if you will. Not really an indent, but you get the point. And I'm not sure if we want to do that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me just complete the build as is right now instead of making any of the indents or anything. And we'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we have the framework of sorts. That looks good. That's actually a good area. Yeah, this is big enough for the mall. We don't really need it incredibly bigger than this. This is more than enough to have all of my trader block or people thingies. I think we are good. Yeah, it feels like this is definitely good. Let's see. I can only hope that I haven't made any errors in placing them. Like, next thing you know, this doesn't really line up with that, because I made one singular judgment error somewhere, but I don't think so that I would have done that. So, anywho, point is, the framework here has been built. Now to get a vantage point, yeah, this works. Or maybe go a little bit above. Yes, perfect. All right, that works. That is a good area. And then we can, of course, build it up. And We'll have a roof, which isn't really a roof. It's an accessible roof with other things on top, like vending machines and stuff, whatnot. We can make those things, yes, gladly. Okay, I guess that is good. Huh. And then the area ahead over here, we can turn that into like the parking area and stuff like I originally said. So that also works out. I would just require, let's say, um, we'll have the exit. Yeah, ooh, right. We have to see where the entrance and exit would be. So, for example, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, right? So, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. This one should be the middle block. Because this is 7, we would end up needing a 3 wide exit. Because otherwise, we'd only have a 1 wide exit, which is not that good. So, either it's that, or we can do like the multiple entry and exit thing, like one like this and then the other one like this, something like this, like that is the entrance and that is the exit, and that way we can connect them all. uh, Something like this. I mean, this needs to be open, of course, and obviously again this is not how the entrance will be. I'm just saying it would be something like this, so that the shape is still a little bit. Oops. hmm how do I want to do this? Well, we can figure that out later, but the idea is currently also using quartz is kind of double-edged sword, because while it's easy to break, it's also very easy to break. So if you want to break one by mistake, you end up breaking three. But anyway, if we rather just we leave this 3 wide entrance, we can have bit of a walkway until say here, and then on the right, I guess we could have the parking lot. So this entire area would be the parking lot with the parking indentations in it, like every now and again. So for example, something like this. Again, this is a rough design, just showing you what it kind of would feel like. Something like this. That doesn't look bad. Let's see. How do you feel about that? Nah, I feel like this is too big. Maybe the one singular was good, but let me first make this area a little bit more, and then I shall see you once that is done. Aha, a little while later, we are back on top of this tower here, and look at that. That is sort of looking like a parking spot, not gonna lie, except of course I need to add in the extra details. Okay, wait, this cannot stay here. This will become the white line in order to help it out, or rather mark the parking spots, if you will. Now the only question is how long is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Right. So we have a 15 wide, if you will, thingy over here. So if you leave 1, 2, and 3, we can have these kind of parking spots. And again leave 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we will have 1, 2, and 3. Now we'll also need like a loading and unloading zone around here, if you will, which is generally yellow or something. It's marked in a different way, so we'll have to do that. So these would be like the demarcations for the parking spots, if you will, which will look very well right now. Just let me do that. Right, something like this. Then Huh? 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 How about that? It sure as hell looks good. That's what I'll say. Definitely looks good. Aha! So even a little while later, look at that. Look at that behind me. That is my parking spot all ready. Well, not exactly fully 100% ready, but it is great. We have the clear demarcations with the white stuff over here, and we have the black asphalt, if you will, looking great. And we've also added in leaves for the hedges, if you will, or for the borders. The hedges specifically, which are different from the leaves, which is still like a simple recipe. You just put a oak log and a jungle tree on it, and you get these, lovely leaf hedges, which, by the way, kind of work like fence posts, if you will. You can't really jump on them, see? So that's also nice. But yeah, lovely little things for the border. Now the thing is, I did run into a little bit of a problem, which is, if you look here, the biome changes. And so the leaves, their color also changes a bit. A bit sad, but whatever, nothing we can do about it. So on that side we have the oak, on this side I've left the jungle because I'm not sure if I want to keep the oak or the jungle. So I mean, I guess it looks very similar, at least from the distance. And when you go in, even then it looks rather nice and lush, at least for the jungle area. But I will tell you for a fact, the jungle leaves inside that looks awful. Like, let me just show you. The jungle leaves over here, yeah, just that's really bad. So I can clearly not have the jungle over here for sure. So it's just a matter of, do I keep the oak leaves here and the jungle there, or do I change the jungle over there into oak itself, so that's like a little bit of symmetry, if you will. I do not really know. We shall figure that out. If you have a suggestion, then do leave it down in the comment. If which you prefer, do you prefer the oak or do you prefer the jungle? But I think that is it for this episode. I am very happy with what we have done. And even in the minimap, if you look at the minimap, this looks so good. It actually looks really nice. It's kind of coming together. I like that. But that's it for this episode. And I hope you had fun. I shall see you in the next one. Like, share, subscribe, comment, etc. You know the drill. Bye bye.